All right, guys, good evening. Happy Thursday night. We'll do a quick news and nonsense for this evening. I normally do these on the weekends, like Friday nights, sometimes Saturday night, but I'll be cutting my grass tomorrow evening, and I'm sure tomorrow night I'll be sufficiently exhausted or tired, especially in this heat wave. So tomorrow night what we'll do is I will host a private chat, and we'll talk about the Zorin OS interview I did this past weekend. It's been finalized. It looks good. I will upload it tonight or tomorrow, so please check your emails. If you'd like to join me tomorrow night, somewhat, not too late. If you'd like to join me tomorrow night privately, you can just hook up with me on PayPal or Patreon, and I will invite you. Jan Topper is in the house. Buenos dias, señor. How are you? I do not relish cutting grass in 90 degrees, but I have to do it. It's going to be a workout. I have my Gatorade ready to go. The next live show we will do publicly probably be on the topic of privacy. Seems to be an ongoing debate, discussion, news articles. Yeah. So we'll talk about that. We will have hopefully we will have a special guest host for that privacy topic. Someone who's traveled the world and knows a little bit about privacy or non-privacy. You are doing fine. The rain, heavy thunder, and lightning here. Okay. No, it was dry, just hot today. Heat warning here through, or it's called a heat advisory. In fact, I'll just show you. There we go. It's a heat advisory through Saturday here in Ohio. Heat index values up to 104. Ooh. Oh, that is swimming pool time, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's get into the news. From CNN, Bud Light is offering free beer to any alien that makes it out of Area 51. Yeah, I'm sure these dudes traveled 1 trillion miles just to come here and have a beer and get drunk. What can I say? There is a catch. Anheuser-Busch is asking for 51,000 retweets to make it happen. The tweet still has a long way to go. Well, I don't know what kind of beers these alien travelers like, but I don't know. Maybe they're into cannolis. I don't know. Let's move on. Well, first came VHS Beta War. Now we have the HDR format wars. I didn't know there was a HDR format war. Warner Brothers announces its first HDR10 Plus 4K Blu-ray. Whew. Universal has also just announced its first 4K Blu-ray titles with dual HDR10 Plus Dolby Vision. My goodness. Warner Home Video has just announced the details of its upcoming August 27th 4K Blu-ray release of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and tucked away amid the detailed specs, it'll be provided in HDR10, Dolby Vision, HDR10 Plus formats, and the partridge in a pear tree. Wow. I thought the format wars were a thing of the past. I guess not. Hello, Ben. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. Well, Amazon is going to open up some kind of a warehouse center in formerly the Rolling Acres Mall, which was a very nice mall back in when it first opened up, I guess, back in the 70s and 80s. Has long since become a dump. They're going to build a warehouse. This is in Akron, Ohio, which is not too far from me. About an hour and a half. Well, good for Amazon, because if you look on YouTube for like abandoned malls, that mall looks like, yeah, nasty. So good for Amazon. Clean up the mall and tear down the wall, and Yeah, put something nice there. I hope, I wish they would come here and tear down our mall. Build something nice. I'm tired of the potholes. Hello, CJ, welcome. Let's see what else we got here. Well, this is SpaceX Star Hopper engulfed in fireball after critical Raptor static fire test. Raptor. Isn't that like in Jurassic Park? Anyway, I guess they were testing some of these engines that may in the future bring humans to Mars. I guess there was some kind of a fuel leak and oopsie, a little bit of fireworks. Anyway, I don't think anyone was hurt. This was from Boca Chica, Texas. Alright. Well, Halo 6 Infinite or Halo Infinite will be released late 2020, which should... That's in 5 years of development for a game. That's a lot of years, but Microsoft has usually done Halo right. It's one of the few things they've done right with gaming. Halo remains probably the quintessential shooter-up game for, well, for Xbox platform, so good for them. Hello, DT! Stream title reminds me of the late Bill Paxton Alien. Somebody said Alien, she thought they said Illegal Alien. Yeah, I remember that scene, yeah. I guess they're going to make another Alien movie called Alien Awakening. The last two were so-and-so. So I don't know. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Anyway, let's... Speaking of Alien, there's a cool show on Travel Channel called Alien Highway. Check it out. It's actually pretty interesting, DT, yeah. So, anyway. Linux Mint number 19.2 Tina is out if you would like to test the latest Linux Mint. Very good. Linux Mint is awesome. Awesome. The sequel to Top Gun is finally out after 30 plus years. It's called Top Gun Maverick. It'll be released next year featuring Tom Cruise as Pete Maverick Mitchell. There is a trailer. It doesn't really divulge much. It does not diverge much. It looks good. I will go see it, and yeah, so check out Top Gun Maverick. Netflix raised prices and lost 126,000 US subscribers. Okay, next story. I don't know what else to say on that one. Elon Musk's Neuralink says it's ready for brain surgery. Good to be here with brain surgery. I don't know what to think of this. If this further is improved, that we are losing our privacy. Yeah. Nah, I'm not too sure about this, guys. Yeah. Is that true, DT? The lady that played Vasquez actually thought the movie was going to be about illegal aliens, which is why she is tan and has that horrible accent. I thought she did terrific. Well, in fact, I think all the actors did terrific in that classic movie, Aliens. So, yeah. Great special effects. Great, of course, Sigourney Weaver. And, yeah, I think Sigourney is game for another Alien movie. So we'll see. When she showed up for the audition, James Cameron decided to keep it. Ah. Oh, I see. That's why Bill Paxton made it a joke. Okay, cool. Did not know that. A little bit of trivia. There's a great, on YouTube, a documentary of the making of the first Alien, which is really informative. It was originally called Star Beast. And, yeah, so check out that documentary. Sigourney Weaver, in a recent interview, said she was not into horror flicks. She was horrible. Or she was not horrible in the movie. But she says she was not into... those type of sci-fi films, but once she read the script, she knew it was something different. So, yeah. Oh, CJ, you've been to James Cameron's home before. Oh, a conversation with his dad. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, he's working on a couple of the Avatar sequels, right? Anyway. All right, well, why smart beds and sleep apps are raising privacy concerns. What could possibly go wrong? Interesting title tied into an interesting screenshot. I'll let you guys use your imagination, but yeah. I think I'll just leave it at that. Oh man, smart clothes, smart beds, smart toilets. Oh well. Hello, Apothecary John, if I said that right. Anarita! Anarita, I'm sure you have a smart bed, right? Not. Let's move on. This is from the UPI. From Utah, police call to boy's ice-cold beer stand. Like ice-cold lemonade. It turned out to be a root beer stand instead. That is a very, very slick kid. Very slick kid. Pizza Festival creates 59-foot calzone for Guinness record. Well, there's my dinner. Where's yours? This is in Ontario. Ah, it's in Canada. North of Toronto, Anarita. Are you anywhere near this 59-foot calzone? Anarita says, smart beds, no thank you. Okay, all right. Anyway, yeah, I hear you, Anarita, yeah. Yep, CJ, that's a good one. Bada boom, ching. Ben says, I don't want a smart bed. I just want a comfortable bed. Yeah, I want a comfortable bed, a good night's sleep. I have my fire tablet, reading a good James Bond novel. You know, James Bond novel, Mr. Bond. They are actually going to start filming in Italy next month. Mr. Bond, have a calzone. Come here, Mr. Bond. Eat some food. You look so skinny, Mr. Bond. And please, no use the smart bed, okay? Anyway. Missouri woman tracks down her stolen SUV, takes it back. Speaking of Mrs. Bond, a Missouri woman whose car was stolen while she was picking up her daughter performed some detective work. Danielle Reno of Kansas City. She got out of a Toyota 4Runner. I guess she left the keys in, and somebody jumped in their car and sped off. She filed a report, kept an eye on purchases appearing on her credit card. Anyway, she was able to track it down to a gas station, from there to an Applebee's, and she went to Applebee's. She saw the woman who took the car, I guess, and then she stole her car back. Well, good for her. Police soon arrived and 3 women were arrested. Ah. That's a pretty slick woman. Hello, Gnostic. How are you? It is your dollars that pay for the outside of government pays for. I personally think we should know what we're paying for. We will never know what we're paying for. You are not in Toronto. They have a smart city here, so not happy about that. Aha! TSM, my name is Bond, Miss Bond. Well, hello, Miss Bond. Yeah, Daniel Craig is back in the movie, the new Bond movie. I think it's called Shatterhand. Tentative title. Shatterhand? Something like that. I don't know. Alright, the Zorn OS interview has been finalized. It looks good. I rendered it in Kden Live. Looks good. So I will upload it probably tomorrow. We'll have a private discussion tomorrow night. So please check your emails. Ben, that includes you. And I will upload it. You guys can take a look at it. Then we'll have a discussion about it tomorrow night. Probably after 9, maybe 10 o'clock. I'm not sure. So something like that. I'm going to try and cut my grass tomorrow night since I didn't do it today, and I'm sure I'll be sufficiently tired. But I will jump on and we can discuss it privately. Then I'll release it to the public. Shatterhand, that sounds messy. Yeah, I don't know what... I'm familiar with the books of Bond. I'm not familiar with Shatterhand, so... I don't know, DT, yeah. I remember GoldenEye was the estate that Ian Fleming lived in Jamaica when Pierce Brosnan took over. But Shatterhand, I don't know. The invasion for Area 51. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that the Air Force, whoever, is not advising it. So yeah. 11 years owning a limo business in LA. Wow. the only sport you do is your smart bed. Yes. Oops, Dropbox accidentally installed new file manager app on user systems. Oopsie. Oh my goodness. How would you like your Linux, Mr. Bond? I don't know. Maybe they'll have a Linux machine in the next Bond movie. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a Zorin machine. Wasn't Zorin a evil character like 20 years ago with or so, more than that, with Roger Moore? Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Stevie boy, ba 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 boo. Welcome. Yeah, check your email tomorrow, Steve. We'll discuss Zorin OS. I finalized it. I rendered it, finalized it. Looks good. So I will upload Zorin interview tomorrow, so you can watch it. And we'll have a private discussion tomorrow night after I cut the grass. It'll be after 9 p.m. So we'll have a private short discussion about it. Yeah. We are the aliens. That's right. That's right, DT. The natives are the reptilian overlords and forced us to mine gold in ancient times. Yeah, and also the next live special event we will do will be on privacy. Your privacy, does it exist? We will have a special guest, hopefully someone who has traveled the world. You can probably guess who. Yes, watch our History channel. They only post facts there. Actually, the latest batch of ancient aliens, it's interesting. It's, at least they say, you know, according to ancient alien theorists, meaning they are speculating. So, yeah. I've also been checking out Alien Highway on Travel Channel. It's pretty good. Well, Anna Rita, privacy should exist in the toilet, but I don't know with these smart toilets. I don't know anymore. Yeah. Hello, Borgrura. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Hello, welcome. If you guys haven't already hooked up with me on MeWe.com, it's my current Facebook alternative. Jump on there. Yeah. Well, we got smart clothes, smart toilets, smart houses. All we need is smart people, right? You know, I was thinking about this privacy thing like last week or the other day. I go into my Walmart and there were so many freaking cameras. I feel like I'm in Hollywood. What happened, DT? You got trolled last night on your stream. The people demanded you give Gnome a try? Well, DT, look, I know it's not your favorite. It's not mine. However, Gnome, with the proper extensions involved... oh, come on. You get demonetized? Hey, pal, I got your Gnome right here. No, but seriously, Gnome with proper extensions, like what they did in Zorin, it's not that bad. I know it's not your favorite, it's not mine, but when it's tweaked, it really isn't that bad. But plain Jane vanilla Gnome, no. So what are your initial thoughts? Try and clean it up, DT. So they can probe us better. Bada boom. Which distro did you install? No. Yeah. Have you looked at the latest Zorn? You know, with GNOME, it looks actually pretty good. Yeah. Oh, an Arch. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the latest Zorn. They did a terrific job with with GNOME Desktop. It's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Take a look at the latest Zorn. You know, me and Artyom Zorn we talked. I recorded an interview with him last week. I'll post it up probably this weekend. We talked about the history of Zorn, and there's Zorn laptops coming out starting at $400. Remember we talked about a sweet spot. See, yeah, see, yeah. So. You like Mate distros? Okay. Mate based? Very good. You don't like Nautilus? It's okay. I don't know if I have a favorite. You know what? My favorite ones are the ones that work. So, yeah. Yeah, take a look at Zorn, DT. I think you'll be impressed. Nice customized version of the GNOME desktop and a lot more user-friendly, in my opinion. GNOME doesn't have a sys tray. Okay. I don't know. That's just ridiculous. What do they think? I look. There's a reason why Linus Torvalds called GNOME an unholy mess back when it came out, and it's like we said, well, without certain extensions, yeah, it's definitely not for newbies. Is it better than 2 years ago? Yeah, I would say so, Gnostic. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will put the latest Zorn on my top 10 list of Linux distros in general, because they've done a very solid job. Obviously, they've done a good job if the company picked them up to install it on their machines. I think you can take. They're doing pre-orders now on the Zorn website, so it has to work, or else they won't sell it. They won't be able to sell any. So. It is better. It's not my favorite. You guys know I like Mate for its speed and simplicity. But yeah, GNOME looks slick. A customized GNOME desktop looks pretty slick in my opinion. But it does feel a little bit heavier, yes. Well, we don't often talk about security software that much in Linux, CJ. I believe you. I think I've tried Komodo security suite for Linux. I think I've tried Sophos. I think there's one more. I can't think of it, but yeah, generally speaking, in today's world, security is not an issue in Linux distributions. Yeah. Thoughts about Solus? I think the first time I tested it a while back, I thought it looked pretty good. Yeah. I think the Solus project got picked up by another team, so I don't know too much about it now. But I thought it was okay. Yeah. Clam AV, that's the other one. Yeah, yeah. Enable firewall, run Clam AV a few times a year if you run Wine or share files between Linux box and Windows machine. Yeah, I don't run Wine. Uh, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't share files. So yeah, I do not run Clam AV. So yeah. I heard a good Chuck Norris joke from Alexa. Chuck Norris once killed 2 stones with 1 bird. Oh my. And Arita, she loves her XFCE. Okay. XFCE stands for extra, fancy, charming, something. It's a Midwestern thing. Okay. Well, I live in Ohio, so I guess I'm part of the Midwest, right? All right, let's wrap this up here in about 5 minutes, and I'll catch some of you tomorrow night anyway. Did you guys buy anything on Amazon Prime Day? Looks like there was a glitch. Somebody bought a $13,000 camera lens for like $99 or something like that. Oh, whoopsie. Uh, PBR is also a Midwestern thing. PBR. Public Broadcasting something. Ah, Ben, you got a laptop for your mom. Okay. Windows 10. Okay. Very good. Yeah, there was a glitch in the pricing, CJ, on the lens. It's is wow. Yeah. Why I would use MeWe? It's cleaner than Facebook. It's more private. There's no ads. Easy to use. Try it out. It's free. Yeah. I think you'll like it. Professional bull riding. Yes, that's what a lot of people in Ohio do. Professional bull riding. Oh, man. There are so many jokes there, but I don't want to get demonetized. I probably will anyway, but... Oh, my goodness. All right, Steve, I'll catch you tomorrow. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, of course. Yes, welcome to the PBR Hour on 100.0 FM. On today's show on peanut butter rations, we'll talk about the shortage of peanuts. Well, you'll need to tell your friends that you're going there. That's the point. Yeah. I told my friends I'm there, and they're there. So, you know. Buckeyes ride bulls. I don't. Yeah. Where did I come up with the title for the stream? That's a real headline, Anarita. Yeah. That is a real headline. Too cold to raise cattle where I live. Yeah, I guess so. Yep, high in the middle, round on both ends. They won't do that. Your friends will not do... okay. Algeria equals Facebook. Okay. Okay. Yes, I can see the Arctic from his house. Yes. with a high-powered lens. No problem. Speaking of the Arctic, wasn't it last week, 2 weeks ago, Alaska broke records in Anchorage, 90 degrees. So you can catch your fish and cook it at the same time, right? Anyway. So the Pinebook Pro pre-orders looks like go live next week. Okay, I just caught that on the ticker feed. Very good. You can check out another Linux MacBook for $200 besides Chromebooks. Alaska's a new Alabama. I guess so. Nuts. All right, last call for comments. Anything else before we wrap it up for this evening? Apple to open up office in futuristic Vancouver Tower. Interesting. All right, CJ. Good night. Well, good night to you. Thank you for stopping by. All right, DT, I'll be going to bed soon. I got to get up early tomorrow morning myself. So you have a good evening, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everybody who stopped by for this news nonsense for a Thursday night, a rare Thursday night for me. All right, that's all I have for this one. So I will catch you whenever the next one is. So arrivederci.